across the street. He's walking across the street. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
KYD63. That's what we're calling this series because we're on a mission to check off all 63 U.S. national parks.
And we haven't been to Pinnacles.
Wait, then what was the big giant tree that we went hunting for?
Sequoia.
Wow. The plan wasn't to revisit all the ones we've already checked off, but when you're this close to the Smokies, it kind of pulls you back in. We just left Congaree National Park, which is the least visited national park, and now we're headed into the Smokies, which is the most visited. And soon, you'll see the newest national park, New River Gorge, which just might be the most underrated. And then you see this outcropping of the wall. It's stunning, stunning. For us, national parks are at the top of our list when it comes to RV travel. And a close second, the people we meet along the way.
Yeah, I looked out the window and I said to my wife, you know, I think that dog got off that motorcycle.
Yeah, we pretty much go everywhere. We're actually headed up to Chicago right now. Gonna do a Route 66 to Santa Monica.
We did that too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. How was it?
It's fantastic. We did it in a 1984 Bluebird bus.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Was a 23 Harley Davidson Pan America. And then,
nice.
Yeah, I made this seat for Kylo. Yeah, he just rides back there. And
How long you been riding with him?
about a year and a half.
Okay. And he digs it.
Oh, he loves it.
How long is it going to take you to do Route 66?
Well, that all depends on sightseeing.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You got to hit the
A
Giants,
week-
man.
a
We
week
were
or
a big
two.
fan of the Giants. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The Gemini Giant and then the Hot Dog Giant and
Yeah, absolutely.
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, can't wait. We're gonna do. Come on, you.
He's got a U.S. Navy vest.
Yes, Kylo was at Fort Bragg. Going to be a garrison working dog.
Yeah.
Couldn't pass the training, and then the dog I had when I was in the Navy, I ended up having to put him down. And turns out Kylo just fit all of Thunder's stuff. So.
Yeah. There you go. And did you just hop up here?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, how many thumbs ups and honks and all that stuff do you get on when you go down the road?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, we get a lot.
That's great.
Well, that's pretty much it right there.
Look at the crowd. And then there's this dog who has a duck. He's headed to Chicago to start Route 66.
Stop.
He's going to Santa Monica.
Did you tell him?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I gave him some tips and some things that we liked, and he has paper maps and I said, you got to download the app. He's like, there's an app? I didn't know there was an app.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I said, well, you're so much more nimble than we are.
So what's he going to do it in like 2 weeks?
He said however long. I don't think he's got a timeline.
Because there's some hot parts.
Well, no, I think it's pretty good. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, it was kind of
This
neat.
should be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Meanwhile, I'm about to break the stairs out for our dog.
Hey Charlie, listen, let's not use the steps right now, okay? All right, let's just jump up in there. We'll use the steps tomorrow. That's kind of a cool shot, huh?
Yeah, it is. Our reservations at the Smokies isn't for a few more days, so we booked a spot at Anchor Down RV Resort, about an hour from the park. The perfect place to unwind, knock out a few projects, and even hop on the bike trainer.
You don't need an awning. She brings her own awning.
We stayed here before, so we already knew it was close to Anytime Fitness, about 12 minutes away. Just ask Mark, or maybe even Arnold. I'm surprised you didn't break out into Arnold.
Oh, how can I forget?
There you go.
That was so good.
There you go.
I feel so good right now. I want to go back to the Airstream and see how Charlie's doing.
You're welcome.
If I'm not careful, Arnold can turn into Kermit the Frog. At a moment's notice.
But it wasn't all productivity. We took a scenic drive, did a little antiquing, and even swung by to see Duke. And discovered something a little unexpected.
We just opened the door It smells like kind of how you would expect it to smell outside of a bean factory. So bad.
Oh, hey, that was cute, especially if you have kids.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But I really like, that was his house.
Oh, really?
We let a bit of weather roll through, knocked out the laundry, got in another ride, and just like that, it was time to pack up Charlie and head for the Smokies.
So I went back to Hot Shots because I like the form factor of this container. It's small, easy to operate, and I keep it in my battery box now because all the lithium batteries are all in the Airstream. So now the battery box is a good place for chocks, Charlie's leash, and this. Because if you go up into altitude like we tend to do, it can go out the top. So I definitely do not keep this in our truck anymore. I thought we had a fuel leak, it was so bad. So battery box seems to be good. I don't use it all the time, but I use it obviously because, you know, I keep it in the battery box. I use it when we're towing. So not every fill up, but a lot of the fill ups because we tow so much. And I keep our Open Roads fuel card right here in the middle console because obviously I only ever use it when I'm in the truck. So I leave that right here, not in my wallet. And as I've said so many times before, I mean, not only do you get the discount with the Open Roads, which is great, it's a big discount. You can, in fact, you can use the Open Roads app to find truck stops that have the bigger discounts. I'm partial to Love's just because they're so conveniently located. A lot of times the lanes aren't, I mean, I don't like a busy truck stop because I sometimes feel like I'm in the way, but most of the time it's just like this, which is great. But the reason I'm such an advocate of the truck stops for those that have diesel is that, well, even if you don't have diesel, a lot of, like Love's right now is starting to build out these RV parks where you can stay with electric. But even gas, they have larger lanes for RVs that have gas. But I go back to my point, it's safer. It's safer to get in and out. I don't have to worry about, you know, do I have to make the sharp right turns, getting back onto the road. I don't have cars darting around me. I don't have people occupying the diesel lanes, which tend to be at the very end. So a lot of gas drivers don't know that diesel is just on the very end. So I have to, like, you know, it's risky. So the truck stop is just a safer option. And then there's a discount. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, that looks good.
It's a little dry.
All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Great.
Checking in?
Yeah.
What site?
Oh boy.
Have you got the confirmation?
Of course there's no internet.
Well, if you got the confirmation, yeah.
Oh, Leach, L-E-A-C-H. Just over the bridge, there yonder, turn right, and it's on our right.
Okay, great.
H4. Oh, we're all checked in. Over the bridge, the drive up here is stunning. The water is flowing, it's green, doesn't even bother me. The rain here
Just makes it more beautiful.
makes it more beautiful. Hey, this is a nice long sight, huh?
Yeah. You know, you could come back even a little bit more so that you, because I have a feeling you're gonna have to lift up a lot.
Oh my gosh, yeah, a lot.
So if you come back a little more, you might start getting up on that grade.
Hey Trish, I'm kind of close to this tree. Do you think our awning will clear?
Don't worry about that. I mean, if we could get in that sight right there.
Well, I mean, I could disconnect and you could drive up.
You want me to ask? Okay, go ask. How many days are we here?
Just 3 nights.
3 nights. Okay.
You just can't make this stuff up.
What?
I mean, it's green as I have no expressions. Oh, I got them chopped. I got them chopped good.
Oh.
I don't know if we can fit into it. Maybe that's why it wasn't available.
Oh my word.
What we got right now is called side-itis. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Come on.
I'd love to just sit out here and get eaten by mosquitoes every night. Looking at this thing.
Okay, unhook. Let's go see if I can get in.
Okay. All right, I'll
Either
unhook.
or, right? This one or that one, or no?
Well, this is the nice one. No question.
Yeah.
H5.
H5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are these guys backing into H5? Because if so, we don't have a reason to go on an outing. Oh, man, that's painful. Just to have it happen right in front of us like that.
Wow. Wow. Well, good for them.
They got a great site. At what point do we want to offer a trade deal? Turns out the van, there's a little boy, a couple. They got all their firewood out. It's the site for them.
It's perfect.
That's great. I feel good about it.
I'm glad.
I feel
You know,
good
they
about
don't
it.
know any of this is happening, but we're just sending them good energy.
We're sending them good energy. So,
I need a stamp for my Junior Ranger passport.
all right, you want to go to the start of the visitor center?
Yeah. Okay, I emailed myself earlier.
I might need to go get my bird book and my vest.
Do it.
Cancellations, that's what you want. And then they said this part always goes towards you.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
We
Yep,
did
I was
that.
fixing to say, if you haven't done Grotto, that would be a nice one for you to do.
Okay, so we've done that drive, and you're right. It's beautiful, one
Yeah,
way.
It's really stunning.
And there's a couple bridges. And
Yeah.
How much do you love volunteers and the Rangers?
They're great.
They love the park,
Mhm.
and they just want to share with you. And like, she just took her time. She was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, well, how about this? And just shooting the breeze. It was really nice.
It's great. Very helpful.
Yes.
Sadly, the park is not closing down Cades Cove Loop on Wednesdays
Until later in the summer.
until hopefully June, and she didn't even know if that would be a thing. So that's kind of a bummer, because that is one of the things that we came back specifically for. Now, she did sell it really, really well. She said, you got to do it, because she said there's nothing like not hearing any cars, just having the wind against your face, and it being totally silent.
And she said the animals will come out because there's no cars to scurry away from. So you get a different animal experience,
Yeah.
which is cool.
So now we got to come back again. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I mean, there are Smoky Mountain junkies. I've met them, and
we might be one of them.
well, I think on your 5th visit, I think you get the badge. So anyway, this is visit number 4.
Let's
So
go
what are you gonna do?
I want to go for those 2 beautiful drives. Maybe cook a little bit outside. Right now, I'd love to do Cades Cove.
Really?
Why not? It's so beautiful. Come on. And then we'll go back and we'll have dinner. What are we doing? There's no cell phone coverage.
Wow.
Every national park has a little vibe, a little thing that you have to lean into. And this is like slow drives, packing a picnic. There's some beautiful hikes too. But if your family just wants to like hunker down inside their car, this is the place.
All right. We've got ourselves a little bear.
A bear? He don't care.
Trish, you want to point out the bear?
There he is. He's a little black speck. He's walking along those trees out back there.
But it does seem like more than a turkey here. Yes, let's see.
There's bears. Oh, he's so close.
Wait, what?
He's walking across the street. He's walking across the street. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you want to get on the roof?
That bear was kind of cool. I didn't know from a distance if there were two of them close up. But then when he kind of stretched out and he was walking, it was big for a black bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was good. I feel satisfied. And it's about 4 o'clock. They're out.
Oh yeah.
In May, you know, so 4 o'clock in May, the sun is in a different place.
Yeah.
So just so you know, when they're coming out to
Nom 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 nom.
nom, nom, nom.
Gotta keep that tank topped up there, Trish. You never know if you're gonna need it. Trish, stop turning that off. Bear number 3 on our Cades Cove tour. It was good because, you know, person we were following, you know, it's a scenic drive. You're supposed to relax and just look at the scenery, but for once in a while you get someone that's enjoying it just a little too much. Okay.
A lot. They're just enjoying it a lot.
They're enjoying it a lot. They pulled over to see the bear, and it was a good opportunity for us to pick up the pace. Stayed here, then we could have just ridden.
Yeah.
From here. All right, so this is Cades Cove Campground. Was not on our radar. I'm not sure we could fit in here. These sites look awfully small, but there is actually, I take that back. It's a pretty big Class A over here. So I wish I would have known about this, because then we could have literally just ridden Cades Cove.
There's more down there.
Right from here. Yeah, let's go that way. Looks like there's bigger rigs. Yeah, let's go that way. It says one way. I want to show everybody what it looks like. So yeah, this would be a great place to camp. Now you'd be pretty far into the park, so if you want to go do anything else, you'd have to drive.
Quite a bit.
But let's just take a little cruise in there. But because we came here to go ride Cades Cove,
this would have been
this would have been really nice.
For a hot
Yeah.
second.
This is what no internet looks like, by the way.
In case you forgot.
In case you forgot what this looked like. Honey, can you get my glasses? Parking in the Smokies for more than 15 minutes requires a valid parking tag. So more than 15 minutes. So we didn't need a parking tag to go inside. The question is, does our National Park Pass America qualify as a parking tag? I would think it does, because it would allow entry into the park, and I think that's what they're trying to do here, the parking tags. This is the way that are charging for the park now.
Well, I think
We need to find out tomorrow. And I'm willing to take my chances. Come on, let's go.
bet you $5.
Bet you more than $5.
$5.
I'll
$5 that you need an actual parking pass.
I'll bet you a 5-minute back rub. Isn't that better than $5?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't have an entrance fee here, so if there was an entrance fee, that would work for that.
Okay.
But since there is no entrance fee, the parking is just a separate thing.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
It's like somebody just got a back rub. Okay. Done.
Yeah, it was red.
$5 for
Great.
1 day.
For 1 day. Oh, you can tap.
Oh, good.
I'll just reach for my back rub right there and place this. You see this little guy? Right there. Here, come here.
Why are you barking? Why are you barking? Why? What are you doing?
We go around the tree the wrong way.
Look at that smarty pants.
Wow.
Look at that smarty pants.
Oh, you get that done.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later.
He's so funny.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put in some blueberries. Hot tip, if you're going dry camping, wash all your fruits and veggies before you go in so you don't waste your water, or you have water that hasn't been purified. So anyway, these are all washed up and ready to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in here.
Into your new launch pan?
Yes, and then I'm gonna cook them with a little bit of maple syrup. Cook them down so that we use more blueberry than syrup.
Okay, what's in there?
And then I did just some basic, where is it? Just basic pancake mix.
Okay.
And in bread making, there's this thing called autolyse, where you add the water and the flour, and you give the flour a hot second just to soak in all the moisture. So if you've ever made pancakes before, and then like halfway through making your pancakes, the batter keeps getting thicker and thicker, and you're like, why is this doing this? It's because the flour didn't have a second to like soak in the moisture.
Gotcha.
So if you do like 3/4 of the amount of flour, and you get that stirred up, and you just give it a second to
What's
breathe,
a second?
like a minute.
Okay.
And you stir it up really good, and you just give it a second.
Okay.
Then you can add in some more flour, and then your batter will remain consistent throughout the whole cooking process.
Good tip.
Anyway, so I put in some sour cream, and I put in
Really?
yeah, and then just for some flavor, because remember those lemon ricotta pancakes we had in Alabama? I don't have everything to make that, but I do have this yummy lemon. I'm going to give a little zest to lemon.
Okay.
I put a little sour cream in. We're going to make them like really rich, and then we're going to put that blueberry syrup over the top. With smoked fire. Oh yeah, baby. Give that a little second. Kind of a rule. First pancake goes out.
Yes.
So first waffle. I may have destroyed this because I didn't put enough oil on it before we started. So this is where we're starting from, folks.
Progress over perfection. Cook over an open fire is a great someone to remember list item.
Yes. I agree. it's really rolling. Now the bubbles are getting to the middle right away.
That's
And
great.
hot.
Yeah, you're right. The sour cream and lemon. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need something to balance out all that sugar and butter.
Yeah.
You know?
Like cycling, hiking,
Like exercise.
exercise. Oh, I made a fresh pot of coffee.
Oh, yes.
Fan is running for Charlie.
It's a beautiful day. I have some picnic items and some waters.
Mm-hmm.
A little hat. And let's roll out.
Okay. Put that compressor on. We're gonna have some tunnels coming up here. Coming up. I don't even know if we've covered the his and hers horns yet because we kind of delayed the air installation video, which we'll be sharing here soon. So they're both Grover horns, but I've got a 37-inch horn and Trish has a 34-inch horn, and they're on separate switches. So here comes the tunnel. So I'll give a little toot for each so you can hear them both. Okay, here's mine. Here's Trish's. Hey!
The Great Smoky Mountains don't rush to impress. Unlike the dramatic cliffs of Yosemite or the bold colors of Zion, the Smokies take their time and invite you to do the same. Here it's about slowing down, breathing in the misty mornings, listening to the whispers of the forest, and sitting in the beauty of nature. It's the kind of place that grows on you, sometimes taking more than one visit to truly feel. If you love to hike, you'll be happy here. There's Laurel Falls, simple and stunning, Grotto Falls, where the path takes you behind the water itself, chimney tops with stunning trail work and panoramic views, and of course, Klingman's Dome, now called Kuahi, the highest point in the park, and a view that's worth every step. You've already seen the iconic Cades Cove Loop, but don't skip Grotto Falls Loop. It's a peaceful drive that soaks in the mountains. For camping, there's plenty of great options. Elkmont is one of our favorites. Tucked in just far enough to lose cell phone coverage, but still close enough if you feel like going out to dinner. Or head deeper into the park to Cades Cove Campground, where you can fully unplug and wake up just minutes from the scenic loop.